Okay, welcome back people for part 3 of Trauma Center Second Opinion for the Nintendo Wii. Hope you guys enjoy as usual. I think everything is working like it should. I see myself moving on the camera. Hello! And yeah, the microphone seems to be working. Yeah, the overlay thing, I guess, will have to stay the way it is. Seems to be working better than otherwise. Alrighty then. Continue. Let's see, file number 1. Did it register what I did? Yeah, okay. Well, let's continue then. Probably won't be able to stream quite as late as yesterday, given that the next 2 days I will have to wake up at 4 in the morning. So I'm definitely gonna need my beauty sleep. We're back from Africa now, aren't we? Bioterror. Hope under attack. Good, you're back. What's Dr. Casal's condition? Stable for now. He's gotten a lot weaker though. I don't think he has the strength to survive an operation. Well, go see for yourself. Surgical ward, room 202. Good to see you, Derek. Dr. Casal, you shouldn't get up. Don't strain yourself, sir. I should have been suspicious when I couldn't diagnose my own condition. It spread so fast I didn't think it was guilt. Have they identified the strain? If it's a new one, how would you identify it? When you identify something, you recognize it as being something that's already been seen before, right? And you make the correlation, but if it's something they haven't seen yet, then how do you identify it? You give it a name, I guess. I heard Sydney say it was an unidentified type, so be careful. Ah, okay. Well, because that we already knew that, so our question seemed to not make much sense. Greg, we've received detailed information on this guild. From where? Yeah? These two just got back from Africa and an old Delphi research facility. At the file, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, if they were engineered by someone, then I guess they're not discovered as such. They are identified as being something that someone else crafted before. Now that we have their research, their reference material or something. We're analyzing the data. We think it might help us devise a treatment. Don't give up, Greg. I believe in you, and in Caduceus. That's why I wanted Derek to join you. Dr. Casal. Keep working hard, Derek. Cough, cough. Results arrived from the lab. They've settled on a theoretical cure. Victor's report says they can create a serum to eliminate the guilt. There's hope then. It's possible, but we don't have enough antigen samples to finish the serum, so we have to capture the parasite this time then. Antigen samples? While you were in Africa, there was a highly toxic guilt outbreak. My brother was infected while treating one of the victims. In theory, we can extract samples from the untreated guilt patients. As long as their infections haven't progressed to full term, we can just remove the guilt. We've compiled the list of patients with symptoms matching Greg's. Derek, I need you to operate on them in order to obtain the necessary samples. So I'll be traveling to hospitals where the victims are being observed. Yes, exactly. Good luck. Once we have enough antigen, we can engineer the serum. I understand, sir. Derek. Greg is my brother, please remember that. Of course, Dr. Casal. Let's go, Angie. Race for the cure. Like the band? Can't hear the cure and... Wait a minute. I'm supposed to look? What is that? Suburbs? I think it's around here. I just contacted the hospital. They'll have the patient ready for us when we arrive. This vehicle is specially designed as a sterile environment. We can't risk a secondary infection, so we'll have to operate in here. This strain may be spread by physical contact. Wear your protective gear. What does that look like? Oh, I can play those chapters in the order I like right now, or what? Tatarti bodies detected. Extract guilt to procure antibody samples for analysis. The patient has been transported and our protective area is now sealed. I'll explain how Director Casal requested that we obtain the samples. These patients have tested positive for guilt, however the specimens inside them are still in an immature state of development. In fact, the serum should be able to completely incapacitate them. Doctor, first locate the guilt, then use the serum to stop it. After that, place the guilt specimen onto the tray and slice it open. Slice it open? We need the guilt's internal fluids to replicate its antigen. Or antigen? How do you pronounce that? Actually... Antigen? What is it? Antigen. Okay. I was wondering. Sometimes I like to listen to both accents because there may be some differences. After we've drained the guilt, the procedure is complete. We only have one objective in this operation. Use the general serum to stop the guilt and obtain its fluids. That's all. Okay. Not sure I understand all the ins and outs, but we'll try our best.
Let's begin.
Remove the guilt, yeah, get a sample. Yeah, what do we do? It's an immature guilt cell, just like Dr. Casal's data theorized. Inject it with serum to slow its activity. The serum was effective, but now it's hidden itself outside the organ. Try to locate it using ultrasound.
Doctor.
It disappears really fast. Neutralize them with... But... like this. What do I do then? Hang on.
Proceed as normal.
I should stop moving soon. Okay.
There.
Okay. Carefully make an incision down the center of guilt.
Drain the area.
Now use the drain.
We got it.
Fluid extraction complete. Let's close him up. Okay. A guild that releases toxic substances. How could they create something like this? Okay. Well, it was not bad this time, at least.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Yeah, well. I struggled because I didn't know what I was doing. Actually, in this game, knowledge is like half of your success, pretty much. You really lose ranks and points when you spend too much time figuring out what it is exactly that is expected of you. It's not always super self-explanatory, even if they talk you through it. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope I am. If not, apologies. Oh, I still have the guide from yesterday open on my thing here. Na 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 na. Did I do it correctly? I think so. According to what Cassell told us, we need 3 types of antigen. There are P, V, and H types. He wants 1 sample of each. I'll send the composition of this sample back to Caduceus. I wonder what type it is. Well, we won't know until they analyze it, I guess. There's our answer. It looks like this is the V type. Let's move on to the next patient. We still need the other 2 types. So that means it's random? Residential area. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Zach Perry. I suppose the procedure will be the same. Obtain a sample exactly like you did before. Good luck. Okay. If it's exactly the same, I should do better. Now that I know.
Let's begin. We've located the guild. I think it's working. There. Extraction complete.
I'm shaking and this is not helping things. I would do a poor surgeon. I would make a poor surgeon.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Well, that was certainly faster than before. My time bonus should be better. Over 5 max chains, completed with the 80 left. Toxins formed fewer than 10 times. Ah, see? Senior surgeon now. Anyway. Any word? Let's see. This is the B type. Damn it! We already have that type. Yeah. Let's move on to the next patient. We can't waste any more time. Okay, I'll bring in the patient.
Let's get started.
It's the same. So...
Let's begin. We've located the guild.
It looks like it's swimming, doesn't it?
I think it's working.
Ah, wait.
There. Extraction complete.
It's bad, but okay.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
That was just about as fast, I think. Yeah, more or less the same amount of points. Angie, how's it look? We did it, this is the P-type antigen. All that's left is H-type, let's hurry. Okay. Maybe it's scripted and you can only get the last type on the last one. I'll bring in the patient. Thomas Epps.
Let's get started.
Let's try to be even more efficient. We'll see.
Let's begin. We've located the guilt. I think it's working.
I keep missing it, that's the thing.
There. Extraction complete.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
I've tried to be faster, but yeah, well, no, my rank is gonna be pretty much the same. Do we have the results? This is the P-type. We already have that one. Let's keep moving. We have to get the other 2 types, but we already have 2. I thought there were 3. The scripting is has an oversight in it, I guess. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Donald Gray.
Let's get started.
If there's only one parasite, that's good. We can save the other doctor.
Let's begin. We've located the guilt. I think it's working. What is that?
It behaved differently. It's always bad. The faster I try to be, and the worse it gets.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
I may have done a bit better, no? The score is certainly better. Ah, good. Okay. Well, fair enough. A master surgeon. How's it look? It's the H-type. That's all 3. Angie, let's get back to Caduceus. Okay. Did it take my highest rank, or did it average all of them together? Nothing to do but wait. There are times where my pointer doesn't seem to react properly. Ugh. Chief, how is he? We're using the samples Derek collected to create a serum. But would it be done in time? I don't know, we just have to put our faith in Victor. I can help, there has to be something I can do. Try to stay calm, Dr. Myers, I'm sure Victor can handle it. Stay calm, how the hell can you say that when your mentor is dying in there? If he hadn't been gone... Stop it, Sybil, this isn't his fault. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, I need to go lie down. Damn! Control your emotions! Wow, I've never seen Dr. Myers freak out like that. Sybil and my brother have some history. I can understand why she's so emotional. I told you these two had history! It's that pause she made when talking about him, you know? I told ya! I knew it right from the start. Don't hold it against her, Derek. Of course not. Of course not. Why would I? We're adults. This must be how patients' families feel. It's hard entrusting the life of a loved one into someone else's hands. Who knew waiting could be this painful? And you're not the patient. Excuse me, it's ready, Chief. We're administering the serum via IV. He should start to recover soon. I see, that's good news. But the guild's still inside him. You plan on removing it, right? We should do it right away. Dr. Clarks, can you operate? I'd like Derek to assist you as well. I'll do my best, sir. Understood. I will assist? In what capacity? As an assistant? Like, pass me the scalpel, pass me the forceps. Pass me the syringe. Excuse me. This game is making me feel hot. It's the stress, I think. It's the pressure of having someone's life in my hands. I'd make a sweaty surgeon. Stepping up. You wanna step up? You wanna step up? Stepping up. Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Casal. I thought you were gonna do. Yeah. I asked him to switch with you, Derek. Why? Dr. Clark's an inexperienced surgeon. Is an experienced surgeon. Sorry, I spoke my mind out loud. I'm just I know that you told my brother you couldn't operate on me. I'd like to know why not. Well, what if I did something wrong? I mean, Are you worried I won't make it? Of course not, you're going to. Then make it happen. It looks like I forgot to teach you a very important lesson. You've developed your skills, but something is still holding you back. Sometimes a doctor needs to ignore his personal relationships. Huh? Friendship should have no bearing on your surgical ability. When someone is in the operating room, they're your patient and nothing more. You're their doctor, so you save them. That's all there is to it. But I'm still human. This is especially important because you have the healing touch. I won't let you end up like Robert. Dr. Hoffman? I'll explain it when the time comes, but for now, you just need to focus, Dr. Stiles. I know you can do this. Think of it as a trial. The final test before you can call yourself a doctor and really mean it. Dr. Casal. Well, doctor, can I be cured? Yes, I anticipate full recovery after the procedure. Who's going to be operating? I will. You don't sound very confident. You can trust me. You're in good hands, Dr. Casal. That's the spirit, Derek. Remember, I believe in you. Yes, sir. And these were his last words. Nah. We'll try to do it better, right? Okay, Dr. Stiles, I'll be explaining the details of this operation. As you know, Tetarti is a very dangerous strain of guilt. They function in groups of 3 and produce a harmful pathogen. In other words, the Tetarti itself acts as one poisonous mass. But if we administer our antibody serum, this guild should die. Victor just completed that serum, as I'm sure you're aware. So there's just one objective in this operation: kill the guild cells in his liver by injecting the correct serums. As we discussed, the Tetarti will weaken once you inject the serum. There's a different serum for each one, so pay attention to colors. Remember, the Tetarti cells are synchronized with each other. You have a limited window of time to inject all 3 cells. You'll need to be accurate and fast. Of course, every surgeon should be. Dr. Casal is a fine surgeon. You trained under him, and now you have to save his life. Do your best, Derek. I plan on it. Good luck. Now let's begin. Okay, Dr. Casal, we're beginning the operation. This is different from what I've been doing up until now, so I don't feel super confident. He might die at least once. Dr. Casal, call this your final test before you can be proud to call yourself a doctor. I want him to believe in you the same way that I do. Okay.
Doctor.
The Tetarti has formed toxic diverticula there on the liver. When they reach maximum size, those sacs release poison. You'll need to inject the serum, okay?
Amazing. Removal
Well,
complete.
they've all been removed. The guild should reveal itself in order to reconstruct them. We're supposed to inject the serum into all 3 of them, correct?
We've located the guild. That's 1.
I can't see their colors anymore.
You need to get all 3 at once.
Okay,
2.
Ah, but come on! Hang on, because now I'm afraid my patient will not make it if I don't hurry.
The chiral reaction is dropping.
It's working, Doctor. Chiral readings have dropped considerably. And, okay.
You did it!
It's doing well so far. Continue with the injections.
Chiral reaction decreasing.
Dropping steadily. They should stop moving soon. Yeah, but when?
Vitals dropping. Chiral reaction is negative.
All 3 Tatarti have disappeared. We have negative chiral reaction. Dr. Cassell will be proud. Okay. I guess you finally repaid him for everything he taught you at Hope. He wouldn't be too proud about my stitches, though. It's like he never taught me anything. It's not helping that I am so far from the sensor bar that sometimes it doesn't detect my movement very well. You've really improved, Dr. Styles. The rookie surgeon who trembled before Kiriaki is gone. I think Dr. Cassell will be proud to call you his doctor. Well, rank B. Could have been worse. Is he alright? I removed all traces of guilt tissue. Now we just have to wait and hope that serum takes care of the toxin. I can try telling Dr. Cassell he needs rest, but knowing him he'll want to return to Hope Hospital immediately. He needs to recover first. Guilt is just about the only thing that could bring Dr. Cassell down. I'm sure he'll be back to normal in no time. Dr. Myers, it looks like they're a little understaffed. Maybe you could help with Dr. Cassell for a bit? Me? Yes, of course, I'd be glad to. Come with me, then. He's trying to, the two of them to get back together. Foreboding clues. Angeles Bay, City Hall. And that's why a substantial medical grant would... Everyone's... Mr. Secretary, what's wrong? It's my chest! Mr. Secretary, we need help here! Somebody come and call an ambulance! Who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Wow, this is getting serious. Is this some kind of prank? Wait, could this be a... Chief! What is it? It's Richard Anderson. You mean Richard Dean Anderson? No! MacGyver! No! And this, Pempty, Thursday, as each death is sacrificed, man furnishes his dwelling in hell. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Does this mean, what is the Secretary's condition? We haven't gotten the results back yet, but it's most likely guilt. How could this happen? How did they get close enough to infect Secretary Anderson? We need to formulate a plan with Victor, call in our entire staff. I hate interrupting his day off, but we need Derek here as well. Yes, sir. Came as soon as I heard. What's the Secretary's condition? It's another new strain of guilt. We've tried a number of treatments, but nothing works. Dr. Clarks has been with Anderson since he arrived. You'll be taking his place. I understand. Victor, we need instructions. Okay, we'll be working together on this one, Styles. Still can't believe they got to me, too. Should have been more careful, I'm sorry about all this. Don't strain yourself, Mr. Secretary. What are my chances, Victor? Tell me the truth, I can take it. I'd say around 25%, but even that's being generous. Victor! It's alright, Sydney. I want to know all the facts about my condition. Otherwise, how can I make informed decisions? No matter what condition I'm in, I'm still Secretary of Health and... Victor, will you be able to figure out some way to treat this? I can't make any guarantees, but I'm trying. After all, you're the first victim of this particular strain. I see, so I'm the first one. Then my treatment is even more crucial. Sydney, use me as a guinea pig. Find a way to stop this guilt. I give Caduceus full discretion over my treatment. But Richard, that's... Are you sure? I can't promise any of the treatment will actually work. Damn, man! And how is this guy not getting any critiques for his bedside manner? He's not supposed to be a doctor too? Yes, I understand. Worst case, you can use my results to find a cure for others. Can you do that? I accept your challenge, Mr. Secretary. I've decided that I will save you, but it might sting a little. Do what you must. As long as you're prepared for the worst, then I'm going to find a cure. I'm too smart not to. Okay, Kiro, reaction positive. Is that how you say it, and what does that mean? I'd like to know, because I've been saying that word without really knowing what it means or how you're supposed to say it. Chiral. Okay. And what does that mean? An object or system is chiral if it is distinguishable from its mirror image. Okay. I guess this is a way to detect some kinds of virus or something like that, or some infections. I guess it must be a diagnostic procedure by chiral reaction. I don't know. Perform a lobectomy and examine the strain for further study. There's a new guild called Pempty inside the Secretary's chest. I've done enough tests to know how bad this bastard can be, but I have no idea how to treat it. Honestly, I think it's hopeless. But hey, every disease has to have a cure, right? So it's up to us to find one. That's how medicine advances. But you know that. That's why you joined Caduceus. Andis had said, worst case, at least his illness can be used to advance our understanding of guilt. I assumed he was just some crusty old bureaucrat. But when you think about that, I guess he really understands what we're about. So we kind of owe it to the guy to make sure this works out. I'd say you have one main objective. Do everything I tell you to do. What kind of objective is that? There's no known treatment yet. Would you like to think one up? I'm the one who's done all the research, so just listen to me. We'll see about that. What's wrong? I hope you explained well. Because your bedside manner sucks, dude. Let's just do our job. That's a good attitude. I hope you can handle this. I'll try to save state.
Okay, let's start.
Hang on, because it doesn't seem to be working.
Earth to Derek.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, because I was not... the window did not have the focus, okay. That's the reason why it was not working. Okay, fair enough. Damn! Surprise, Derek, welcome to the empty strain of guilt. This gelatinous fluid is filling the Secretary's left lung. Well, I'll save state once I'm inside because it doesn't change anything anyway. Although I did waste some time, but okay. This gelatinous fluid is filling the Secretary's left lung. Anyway, you're going to have to do exactly what I tell you. Let's start by detaching it. Try cutting that stuff with a scalpel. That stuff?
Ah, come on.
Into what? Cut into what?
Moving on.
So that didn't work. On to plan B. How about the laser? Oh, okay. It was not supposed to work. Well, I did waste time because it didn't make sense to me, so let's try that again.
Moving on.
That didn't work either. On to plan C, I guess. Time for the antibiotic gel. Still no use? Damn, this is starting to annoy me. Well, so far, there's nothing challenging about this.
Here goes.
This time we mean business. I have one last trick up my sleeve. It's effective, but it's still being researched and adjusted. It's not very good for the human body, so be extra careful. Start with the vial of blue liquid.
Derek.
Don't inject there. See that hazy object? That's the highest concentration. Okay, I have to aim for that then.
Let's move on.
It's reacting, but there's not much of an effect. Try the pink medicine.
Let's move on.
Still no good. The medicine is ineffective. We'll just have to devote this procedure to collecting data. I'm worried about Anderson's condition. We should finish this up. Yellow.
Oh, what the?
What the? This is bad. The white medicine is a neutralizer. Use it.
Bastard.
He's okay. Let's keep gathering data. What if we mix an increased dosage? Alternate between blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. But Video one's next. I did not inject enough before. This is useful data. Hey you! Can I get some gamma readings? This is our last step. You need to alternate between the pink and the neutralizer.
Just like I thought.
Ah, a triple positive HC reaction, just as I expected. That's all the data we need for now. It's getting weaker, so we need to hurry. Quick, snag the sample. Excise a portion of the empty cells.
Not bad.
You weren't bad. Let's close him up and finish the operation. Damn it, it stopped detecting! But it said good.
Not happy.
You did pretty well. There might be some truth to those rumors. It stopped detecting the sensor bar. So the pointer was not moving anymore. Okay, rank B. Now all we can do is wait for his analysis to come in. We're depending on you, Victor. Medical research. I was hoping this game might be a bit more medically accurate when I started playing it. I guess I was wrong to expect that sort of thing, but... oh well. But it's still fun, I think. Let's start with the good news. The Pempty strain has a weakness. There's a section of its DNA that can be easily altered by injecting a nanomachine. We can basically reprogram it, convince it to self-destruct. But there's a part of the nanomachine I just can't nail down. One of the programming strings is complex, therefore I need your help. What do I need to do? Model Research, level B, case Q1. I have to figure out a simple puzzle. How hard could it be? NHNOH. All I need you to do today is help me with a simple puzzle. It's pretty easy, but I need to see how other people go about solving it. A genius like me would obviously settle on the quickest solution immediately, but I need someone like you who's, you know, someone who's not quite as adept at maximizing his mental processes. If you think I'm an idiot, just say so. Yeah, tell it straight to my face. It will feel less insulting. I'll be recording each one of your solutions, just relax. All you need to do is solve the puzzle. Good luck, okay?
Okay, I can do this.
I certainly hope I can do this. What is that thing? Use your forceps to move the pieces so the outline is completely filled. Oh, okay.
No, Dr. Styles.
Ha!
No, Dr. Styles.
I know I have to! You can't rotate them, right? Like this, perhaps. No. That's not it. Good golly, Miss Molly! And they cannot overlap, they said. There doesn't seem to be any time involved, so... You don't seem very good at... Stop insulting my intellect, alright? Yeah, there we go, I got it. Finished faster than 80. Ah. There was time. It just didn't show the timer. I see, that kind of makes sense in a way. In that case, I just need to think backwards. Thank you, Dr. Styles. I think I can use a simple program that shouldn't take long to code. Damn it, I guess a group of idiots really could outwit a genius. He couldn't figure it out. Let's get started right away. No sleep tonight, guys. Ah, man. Damn, my arms hurt. The next step, Operation Rank. Let's begin the briefing on the Pempty treatment. I have a few theories about this Pempty thing and I've prepared appropriate countermeasures. I'll explain those now. Okay, it's the same thing as before, isn't it? From the data we gathered during the last operation, it's safe to assume this thing is impossible to remove directly. But the artificial DNA structure at its root as a distinct weakness. It collapses when attacked from a three-dimensional angle, so I developed a nanomachine to exploit that very weakness. By slightly altering its DNA, we can instigate necrosis. Basically, we'll drive it to suicide. Just checking something real quick. Okay, pardon me. I tried it on the sample and it took effect immediately. Within 4 seconds, its mass had been halved. 3 seconds later, 91% of its mass was completely destroyed. See, this guild's rapid regeneration rate only transfers the suicidal DNA that much faster. If we can shrink it down that way, excision should be cake. So our objectives are simple. Perform a lobectomy and inject the nanomachine directly. Then excise the guild and any surrounding tissue. So that's the plan, Chief. Any objections? It sounds like our best option, Derek. Prepare for surgery. Boom, boom.
Okay, let's start.
It stopped detecting again. It's like I'm too far from the sensor bar or something. Make an incision. We have the nanomachine ready this time. Be careful. Or do I have to increase the sensitivity of the Wii remote? Maybe. Hold on a second. I think that might be something I can't do while the game is running, though. No, it's still where I set it last time I did something like that, so no. Okay. I just have to not lie back so much. I have to gain a few centimeters. We have the nanomachine ready this time. Careful, administer it slowly. It's working, continue the injection. Looks like the Penti is creating tumors. Use the laser to remove them.
Oh, what the?
Is that the Penti core? Quick, use your laser! It's no longer active. Now we can excise it without harming the... What?
Bastard!
It restored itself. That core Penti has to be controlling the rest of the cells. I screwed up, Derek. I might have to apologize later, but give me one more chance. I know I can figure this out. Use the nanomachine again. Looking good, Derek. You're getting the hang of this operation thing. There's another.
Damn it!
No way. Damn, try it again, Derek. We have to abort the procedure. No, Chief. I was almost... His body can't handle anymore. You have to stop. This is an order. Damn. Stitch him up, Derek.
This is bad.
Damn it, I can't believe this. Oof, see, huh? Guy, it has a contingency plan. How could I be so stupid? They have an obvious flaw in their DNA, so of course they have a system to reinforce it. Damn it. Stupid! Can't believe I made such an idiotic mistake. When are you going to grow up? We all make mistakes, Victor. At least Derek was able to retrieve a sample of the guild for us. Couldn't you use that to create a more effective treatment? Of course I can. That virus is gonna pay for making a fool out of me. Big ego? I see. Progress? It's still not gonna work if it's only progress. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Boom, 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 boom. It's good to see you, Robert. But shouldn't you be back at Hope? Actually, I found that as director, I have a little too much time on my hands. I think the doctor of your ability wouldn't have time to spare. Oh, are you here to visit your favorite student? How are you feeling, Secretary Anders? Dr. Hoffman, when did you get here? Derek wasn't my student, Richard. I didn't teach him anything. I've known the secretary for a long time and came to see him. You think he has something to do with the terrorists? Maybe. He's gonna turn out to be a villain in the end. He looks a bit like Morgan Lansdale in Resident Evil Revelations. I'm sorry that our visit had to be under such unfortunate circumstances. If they are friends, that would explain how someone was able to get so close to the secretary to infect him, no? We'll see. I have a theory. I might be onto something. I'm sorry that our visit had to be under such unfortunate circumstances. It isn't your fault. This is no ordinary disease. I need to see your right hand, Mr. Secretary. Sorry, am I in the way? Oh, it's fine, don't worry. Pretend I'm not here. I want you to be able to do your job. Richard, I'll be honest, you're not going to be happy, but I took a look at your charts. I'm going to be taking part in the briefing as well, is that alright? So you've started practicing again. Don't jump to conclusions, I'm only acting as an advisor, and only until you're discharged. I hope you can forgive my selfishness. Besides, Caduceus owes me, after taking one of Hope's best surgeons. Well, I had a request for you as well. Even if I said no, I wouldn't stop you. Do what you think is best. Okay. Is Director Casal here? He should be in his office. I'll go speak with him then. Go get some rest, Richard. Boom, 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 boom. Hey Derek, I need your help again, okay? Is this another puzzle? I hate those stupid things. Yeah, he might look smart, but Derek used to copy off my tests. That was a long time ago. Seriously, it'll only take a few minutes. Whatever, but I still don't understand how these things make any difference. Please tell me it's a more complicated one at least to make it interesting. I have 2 puzzles this time. They should be decently similar to the last one. I'm counting on you, Dr. Styles. Let's get this over with. What the? No, 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 no. I pressed escape instead of F1. This one's a lot bigger. Move the pieces with your forceps to completely fill the base. Bump to the boom to the boom to the base. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Nope.
No, Dr. Styles.
Oh, come on! Come on, lady. Leave me alone, alright? I'm doing my best here. In case you hadn't noticed. This big one, I don't know where to put it. Doctor, would you like me to help? I'm gonna smack you, that'll help me feel better. That would really defeat the purpose of this puzzle. Yeah. Like this, maybe. I might be onto something. There we go. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Styles.
I did it!
That's
Okay.
only the first part.
There's another puzzle. Don't look so down. Come on, let's try the next one. Like this, maybe? No. Nah, the rest is not gonna fit if I put them that way. But these guys are not helping at all. They're distracting me. Okay, this one was faster. You did it, Doctor. You don't look well. Are you alright? I'll be okay. The second one was fast. I didn't struggle too much with it. Only B, huh? Haha, good job. This should do nicely. Wow, that was almost a compliment. Overall, you only contributed about 1%, but still, thanks a lot. I had all of Caduceus help out this time. That gave me more than enough data. I should be finished in no time. So can you really do it? What, are you stupid? That's the reason I'm here. How are you feeling, sir? When I was younger, I was in much better shape. I never got sick. Now I understand. Having a disease is so painful. If Delphi is capable of creating something like this, they need to be stopped at any cost. Of course, sir. But I'm glad. Huh? I don't know how to operate on patients or how to research treatments. So if the only way I can help fight guilt is to be your test patient, then so be it. I'll gladly fulfill my obligation to Caduceus. Don't worry, I won't give up until you find some kind of treatment. And this should be the last one of this chapter. Prolonged struggle. If we can get at least partway through chapter 5 and finish tomorrow night, the game, that would be nice. Boom, 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 boom. Secretary Anderson is getting weaker every day. It seems hopeless. But I don't think he'll die. I've never seen anyone fight so hard to stay alive. So all we can really do is destroy the guild that's killing him from the inside. Don't think about anything but the operation at hand. This is serious. Victor, please explain our plan of attack. Okay, pay attention. Prototype laser treatment is the only option. I developed a new type of laser for use in this procedure. Last time we found that a single core unifies the cells. Even if most of the tissue is lost, the core can just reboot everything. But even when we destroyed the core, it just restored itself. A meme for core regeneration must exist in each individual cell. A meme? Okay. In other words, this guild has a wicked contingency plan. So I thought up a little contingency plan of my own. Use the nanomachine to lure out the core, just like last time. Use our new laser to destroy the core as it tries to regenerate tissue. Yeah, not that different from before. It should be easy. How sure are you that this new laser will work? It leaves less than 1% of the core protein behind. A lot less. It's guaranteed to work even against this bastard, but the laser will also cause serious damage to any human tissue it comes in contact with. You're going to have to be really careful about that. Not my forte. Understood. There's not much time left. You can do it, Derek. I'm going to save him. Remember what Dr. Casal said, his body won't survive much longer. This is our last chance, we have to succeed. I know you can do this, Derek, don't let me down. We're going to crush that bastard this time. Do everything like last time. Okay?
Doctor!
By small doses, huh? We did it. Take that, you little punk. That can't be that easy. Something's not right. If the core was destroyed, then why hasn't the tissue receded? Uh-oh. Not again. It's behaving erratically.
What about that one?
This must be an adaptable mutation. What does that mean? It's a mutation that lower life forms develop if they're lucky. Some bacteria can alter their tissue as protection against heat or cold. They can adapt to pretty much any extreme environmental condition. I have to fix those gashes now. Adaptable mutation is all just theory though. Until now, I guess. Except this isn't a defensive mutation, it's offensive. He's dying. Must have it cornered. The laser is working. Yeah, but he's dying.
Give it hell.
He's dead. It feels like I have no time to take care of the little things and heal him at the same time. Maybe I do have to use the star-shaped movement this time. Well, let's try it back from the beginning.
It's payback time.
Doctor!
Well, he say we did it, but okay, I'm saving right here so that I can come back to it and not have to replay the first section if I fail. Something's not right. If the core was destroyed, and why hasn't the tissue receded? Uh-oh.
Don't screw up. Give it hell.
What about that one?
He wasn't able to do quite as much damage this time. An adaptable mutation, what does that mean? Bacteria can alter... Yeah, well, we've already read that, alright? Must have it cornered. The laser is working.
Hell.
I think it's working.
Okay. Ah, damn. Die already! Shouldn't it be dead by now? Is it over?
The chiral reaction is dropping. Chiral reaction is negative.
It's completely gone, we did it!
It's over.
It's about damn time, let's close him up, Derek. Phew.
That's over.
How are his vitals? Barely within the limits, but they've stabilized. Well, it said bad anyway. I'm going home to crash. You guys should get some rest too. You never know when the next patient is gonna pop up.
Styles.
We all did a great job. Yay! Take that, Morgan Lansdale. B? Yeah. I expected as much. Good work, everyone. Secretary Anderson was doing all the work. I'm surprised we held out for so long. Victor! What? I was just being honest. Well, we all fought hard, Secretary Anderson included. I'm taking off. My work here is done. How is he doing? I don't know. It's a miracle in itself that his body could withstand 3 operations. Apparently, the Pempty strain focuses its attack on the nervous system first. Can you imagine what kind of pain Richard must have been in? The painkillers would have interfered with our test results, so he hit the pain. He fought against the guilt all by himself. Is he going to wake up? God only knows. The only thing we can do now is pray. Incurable disease. Oh? I thought this was the end of chapter 4 actually. Three days later. Chief, Secretary Anderson has regained consciousness. What? I'll be right there. It feels like I've been asleep for a very long time. We were worried, Mr. Secretary. There was a chance you would never regain consciousness. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble. Sydney, please do me a favor. Could you call Robert Hoffman in? There's one last thing I need to discuss with him before he returns to Hope. Mr. Secretary, what are you saying? Angie, contact Dr. Hoffman. Also, please assemble the guild team. Chief, what's going on? With your experience and knowledge, Angie, you should already know. That last operation took quite a toll on the Secretary's body. But we found a treatment! It's not fair! Richard, are you alright? I'd almost forgotten to ask you about that request of mine. That's right, I remember you mentioning it. I'm leaving Caduceus in your hands. What are you talking about? Is that okay with you, Sydney? Dr. Hoffman was a very skilled surgeon, but... Exactly, that's all in the past. I haven't performed an operation in years. I couldn't keep taking responsibility. What good is a useless doctor like me to Caduceus? Why did you stop operating? You told me that your greatest joy was being able to help patients. You're the last person I would expect to turn his back on patients in need. My hands, they've grown too heavy. I can heal people, there's no doubt about that. The healing touch let me save patients that nobody else could, but it's impossible to save every single patient. That burden is too great. I can't bear it. Still trying to do everything alone. You haven't changed at all. Can't you see all the doctors and nurses are here ready to support you? Doctors like Derek and Greg, you don't have to fight alone. That may be, but have you forgotten already? Your patients are fighting too. The patients you operated on asked you to fight by their side as an ally in that battle, even if they ended up as casualties. Nobody understands that more than I do now. Some people may be disappointed that you couldn't save their loved ones, but nobody is pleased that you stopped trying. Richard, I remember something you told me back in our college days. You said that people should never have to hear that their condition is incurable. There are doctors here, like Derek Stiles, who feel the same way, but perhaps you've changed. Tell me then. If that isn't what you believe anymore, I understand, but if you still want to save the unsavable, I want you to lead Caduceus in my place, treat the injured, and save the weak. Richard! Caduceus is a group of people who refuse to accept that some diseases cannot be cured. Stop it! We should discuss this after you've recovered and left the hospital. I won't be leaving, my place is here, with Caduceus. I hope you'll stay as well. Even if I'm sleeping, I will still... the sunset is beautiful here. Alright, side story. Yeah, hang on, because if my glass is right in front of the sensor bar, it's not gonna work. Okay. The kidney is on its way. ETA is 1 hour. Plan out your operation with that in mind. I'm more concerned about that tumor, to be honest. You'll need to excise the tumor before you can perform the kidney transplant. Why is his face in the dark? Otherwise those veins are going to bleed out and you'll have serious complications. You aren't concerned at all that his body may reject the new kidney? We already know that this guilt severely inhibits the body's autoimmune response. As you can imagine, that all but eliminates any such risk. We are confident the kidney won't be rejected. Alright, Professor, but this had better not be a sacrificial operation. I already told them. We're quite familiar with their contract, Dr. Weaver. Who are they? Are they the guys making guild or what? They all have these, like, almost Nazi outfits about them. And they have this weird chain around their necks like they're a cult of some kind. They seem to be a secret organization anyway. I assure you, all your patients are people we expect to see back at work. Well then, Dr. Weaver, please begin the operation. See, they all have that chain. Kidney transplant before anastomosis to slow blood flow. I don't know what that is or what that means. Then proceed quickly. Tumors have been confirmed and must be extracted first. Anastomosis. Meaning a cross connection between adjacent channels, tubes, fibers, or other parts of a network. And in medicine, a connection made surgically between adjacent blood vessels, parts of the intestine, or other channels of the body. Collateral veins are likely to develop across anastomosis within a few months. Okay. An anastomosis is a surgical connection between two structures. It usually means a connection that is created between tubular structures such as blood vessels or loops of intestine. Okay. Huh. I hope they will explain better during the procedure. Well, since I know she doesn't have that kind of necklace. I just noticed, actually. But the others do. Since we're still waiting on that kidney, I might as well get started on the tumor. I can't transplant the kidney until that tumor is out of him anyway. The key to this transplant is going to be anastomosing the opened veins. Once I administer the vasoconstrictor, his blood flow should slow down. Yeah, vasoconstrictor literally means that it contracts the vein or the blood vessel so that it's narrower, so that less blood can flow through. Vaso is like for a vessel, and constrictor, well, that's self-explanatory. It contracts the vessels. I'll need to complete the anastomosis while it's still in effect, or it could bleed out. In short, there are two parts to this. Tumor excision, transplanting the new kidney. A pretty tall order, considering. We've got a real risk of blood loss here, so just make sure I've got that kidney when I need it. Depending on how it goes, I may need to bring my healing touch into play. I'm going to begin the procedure. Keep me posted on the new kidney.
Let's operate.
I'm looking at the kidney. I can't bring the life signs any higher than they already are. Okay. This is exactly like that strange tumor I had to deal with before. So I have to drain it. Then remove all these things. Tumor extraction complete. I'm going to need that kidney soon. Okay, it's in position. Now I'm going to need to restrict blood pressure before I can perform anastomosis. Meaning the vasoconstrictor needs to be injected into his veins. The blue, then. Is that enough? Okay, I need to make my incision while the vasoconstrictor is in effect. Looks like there will be some bleeding. Even with the vasoconstrictor. I assure you the bleeding would be a lot worse without it. It will need to be injected periodically to maintain this condition.
Next.
I'll finish the anastomosis of the veins while the vasoconstrictor is still active. Pull the veins to the kidney.
Good.
Once I suture it, I can move on to the next one. What? How?
One down.
Like this? Okay. Now I just need to do the same thing again. But with what? The artery or the vein? What did I do before? Wait, I need to inject more? What am I supposed to do? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. What did I do before? I've already forgotten how I did connect the blue one. Or maybe it's in the other one that I have to put it. Ah, yeah. But it makes more sense, yeah. It wasn't showing where I should have to put to make an incision, so...
Good.
Anastomosis complete.
One more to go.
It makes perfect sense, actually.
Oh, that's not right.
Vital warning. Once the vasoconstrictor wears off, his blood pressure will return to normal. That's what they say, yeah? Everything looks good. We're done. Bad.
That's it.
The new kidney is working nicely. I think we're done here. He still has guilt though, no? Didn't they say he was infected? I've come to expect miracles from you, Dr. Weaver. His prognosis is still in question, but that's something for our doctors to worry about. I don't understand what Delphi is hoping to do here. Are you trying to save mankind or wipe it out? So this is Delphi then. That's why they are this kind of cult with those chains around their neck. The path humanity has been on since the dawn of civilization will soon come to an end. Our planet cannot support 7 billion people all living out long, meaningless lives. We're here to ensure that human beings are changed before it's too late. That is the meaning of our guilt research. Guilt will free mankind from the sins that bind it to the history of destruction. This is something you believe, Professor? Our leader Adam has promised us salvation for the good work we do here. This is the only way to absolve our own sin. By paving the way for a new future. Freedom from the shadow of medicine. It's as simple as that. I don't understand how a man like you could believe a word of that, Professor. Dr. Weaver, I would advise that you only speak about things pertinent to your job here. Doing otherwise could be considered a breach of contract. Don't worry, Doctor, I'm sure you'll come to understand sooner or later. I could have done this operation a lot better if I just understood right from the get-go every single step. did it do here? This is the high score? Hang on a second. Ah, okay. If you select it and then click outside, it shows that thing. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll continue some more. If I can get at least halfway through chapter 5 tonight, I will be very happy about my progress. My name is Dr. Robert Hoffman, and I'm the new executive director of Caduceus. I'd like to say a few words. The late Richard Henderson was a truly extraordinary man. Though he was a politician, his true passion was the medical field, which of course led to the formation of Caduceus. Secretary Henderson was a man of incredible vision, and without his organization, the world would be powerless against medical terrorism. We would all be cowering in fear of guilt. I plan to continue his work and fight back against that menace. That has always been the mission of Caduceus, and it will not change. I hope that I have your support in striving toward the future together. So Caduceus will continue in honor of Secretary Anderson. I finished compiling all of our guild treatment data, but Delphi's actions seem to be more and more deliberate, and we don't have any idea how far they're willing to go. We'll need to construct full-scale countermeasure scenarios. Attention all staff! We received a number of reports indicating possible guild victims. There is risk of an outbreak. All emergency teams must respond. Speak of the devil! Gather your supplies and get out there immediately! Yes, sir. People have started collapsing. I want 3 teams. Start treating the most advanced symptoms first. Dr. Clarks, find out which hospitals have received guild victims. Cooperate with those doctors and instruct them on proper treatment. Understood. Dr. Styles, Chase, get ready to operate. Dr. Myers, assign 2 teams to handle anesthesia. Yes, sir. Here we go. Dr. Hoffman wants to operate. It's been an ornament for far too long, his medical license. Time I made good on the Hippocratic oath. He didn't say Hippocratic. If you're sure you can cooperate, we'd welcome your support. As far as treating the guild, I've memorized the surgery footage. I know what to do. Then good luck, sir. My surgical skills haven't rested over yet. Under the knife. I think he's stable. Well done, Dr. Hoffman. There's no way. How's the old man move so fast? Amazing, that must be what it's like to watch the healing touch. Do I look like that too? Dr. Styles, we're ready for the procedure. I'll be right there. Wah 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 wah. Hero reaction positive. Kiriaki body is detected. Multiple patients are in need of immediate attention. There are 5 patients with Kiriaki being transported here. Everyone get ready, it's going to be a long day.
Save this patient.
Kiriaki, isn't that the first type of guild that we encountered?
There isn't much time.
It's a new Kiriaki strain which gives us about 10 minutes. It means you have 5 patients to treat in that amount of time.
10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I better be quick then. Okay. But it doesn't have to be pretty.
We've located the guild.
Laser? Yeah.
Be careful, Doctor. Vitals dropping. The chiral reaction is negative.
Damn it. I took too long already with this one.
We're in good shape. You treated the first patient.
Well, I took just under 2 minutes for the first one, so... I'll save state here.
Let's move to the
Next one. Let's try to be faster.
We've located the guild.
Come on! Come on!
The chiral reaction is negative.
It's bad, but I have to be fast, right? Come on. Come on!
The second patient is okay. We should keep moving.
I already don't like that strain of the thing in the first place. Now I have 5 in a row to do.
We've located the guild.
Where is he? Last one already?
Vitals dropping. The chiral reaction is negative.
Yeah, I'm picturing the tarp on top of him as well. On top of her or him, I don't know. Well, I'm gaining time. Come on! But come on!
We've located the guild.
But come on! Ah. Ah! Ah, wait, there are still those small ones.
Vitals dropping. The chiral reaction is negative.
Come on, Rudy.
We've saved our 4th patient. This is the last one.
Go easy on me. I'm a poor old man who's already very tired.
We've located the guild.
I can't afford to suture that very properly. It stops detecting again sometimes. That's a small one.
All 5 patients are stable.
Come on.
That was a close one.
This won't mean as much now, but I knew you could do
Dr.
it.
Styles.
Dr. Styles, you were really amazing. Why, thank you. Okay, well, I'll take it. I mean, it's an easy difficulty, so It's a mooted victory, I guess. Dr. Styles has come a long way himself. I know it's tough, Derek, but prepare for the next patient. Understood. Why? Hey. Can I rest? 15 guild. Okay. What time is it? I don't know if I'll be able to keep going at this pace. I'll try to see how many episodes Chapter 5 has. Because I'm trying to determine if I can finish the game tomorrow, you know? Episode 5 has 9. Episode 6 has... chapter 6 has... 9? Is that it? Yeah, it seems to stop at 6-8. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I can play, say, 1 or 2 more tonight, maybe we might make it tomorrow. It depends, because some of those episodes are only story scenes and not actual operations, so... We have a problem. People are starting to collapse outside of our quarantine perimeter. From guild, the tests haven't come back yet, but judging by their symptoms... Anyway, you need to help them immediately. Chief's orders. We're on our way. I should start streaming earlier tomorrow, to maybe give myself a bit of a head start. Good to see you, dude. What's the situation? The tests came back positive, it's definitely guilt, but these symptoms don't match. Could be an all-new strain. And if you want my opinion, I think this one's airborne. Airborne? We need to collect guilt samples while treating these patients. If this strain manages to spread, it'll be a total disaster. I informed the police and they're expanding the safety perimeter. Good call, Leslie. We have to minimize damage wherever possible. It's in your court, Derek. I don't have the skills to handle this one. Yeah, and this forces me to play in a bad position and it hurts my neck. In addition to this thing making me, sweaty. Take care of the old school guild patients. Good luck, man. Good luck on your patients too. No sweat. Yes, sweat. Triti bodies detected. Our tests indicate that it's a mutated Triti stain. It's the one we saw in Africa. It's the one with the triangles. The thorns become highly toxic when vaporized. So we'll need to drain the mist before the infection can spread, okay?
Let's begin the operation.
That might actually be easier.
Let's begin.
I think this is okay. Come on! That should not have happened. I thought I understood how this works now.
Please be careful, Doctor. Proceed as normal.
Okay. If that strain had spread, it would have been a disaster. I'm glad we were able to stop it. Okay, well that went well. I actually don't mind this one nearly as much anymore. No healing touch. I'm still a rookie doctor, though. There's nothing for it. Phew, we did it. Great work, Dr. Styles. Do you think this will be over soon? Doctor, a case of the Tetarti strain has been confirmed nearby. Well, it's not over yet. Tell them we're on the way. Is it the same? Tetarti. Guilt evolves. Is it the same we just had to fight? I can't remember what the names mean. Wah 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 wah. Oh, they are the kind that, like, there's two of them and they combine and you have to drain them when they combine? Oh no, I see which one it is. Those that you have to inject with their right color or something. Okay, we'll see. The Tetarti case is here. Derek's operating, that's a relief. This strain is too contagious to treat in a normal operating room. I'm moving on to the next hospital. Good luck, you two. Eric Dorian. Tetarti body is detected. This mutation is resistant to serum and much stronger than before. Okay, serum is ready. I guess it's by practicing it that I will actually be able to remember exactly what that is. Let's begin the Tetarti eradication.
Doctor,
Ah, wait a second. What?
Good work.
Poisonous sacs have been excited. The authority should appear
Located
soon.
the guild.
Yeah, okay. Damn it!
Chiral reaction decreasing.
Okay. But come on! Damn it! What am I supposed to do here? I'm wasting time. But then again, it's also possible that everything I'm doing is completely pointless.
Chiral reaction is
Ah, it's
negative.
gone. That was tough. Okay.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Okay. Well, that's one more down. I can actually count myself lucky. Well, okay. I will stop at least before episode 5-9. Since it does seem like 5-9 is longer. Okay. So if we do one more, this will be the last one. Let's get through at least the next story segment. How widespread should we expect this outbreak to be? We're receiving updated reports from Caduceus International. They've confirmed guild victims in at least 4 California cities. How did you respond? I've sent medication and treatment instructions to those hospitals in those locations. Hopefully the local doctors can take it from there. A phone call? Hello, this is Director Casal. Secretary of Health, Sydney, we're concerned about some of the decisions you've made today. We're in high alert, sir. I would ask that you please make this brief. I certainly appreciate your circumstances, but I'm calling in regard to the medication you've issued to a number of hospitals. I'm afraid you're going to have to abort those shipments. I beg your pardon, sir? You don't have the proper clearance to issue those treatments to public facilities. Most of them haven't even started the FDA approval process. If those drugs reach the public sector, the pharmaceutical industry won't be happy. If you insist on using those treatments, you're going to have to administer them yourself at Caduceus. What the hell are you talking about? You've seen what guilt does. The patients would die before they even got here. We're cutting things too close as it is. I won't listen to this. I heard you were a difficult man, but you might want to think this through carefully. You've read the reports, but we both know your funding is in jeopardy. I've had enough of this crap. Excuse me, there are important matters which demand my attention. Those bastards. The politicians seem relentless, or restless. I assume Richard has been holding them back while he was in office. Now that he's gone, there's nothing standing in their way. They don't even understand what Caduceus stands for. Our entire purpose is to do what other medical organizations can't. I need to speak to Victor. What's going on, Chief? Kinda busy here. I need you to take care of something for me right away. Please send complete copies of our guild reports to all major US hospitals. You sure that's okay? I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Don't worry, Victor. I'll take full responsibility. I was actually expecting you to do something crazy like this. I already have the files ready. Then send them, Victor. You're even more serious than your brother. I've never lost a fight. You're alright, sir. You don't look well. Yeah, I'm fine. I have to deliver this as soon as possible. People's lives are at stake. I understand. I've seen that mark on your back before, actually. May I have your attention, please? Our expected time of arrival has changed. It is no longer 3:25. Because of a strong tailwind, we should be arriving early at approximately 2:45. Thank you so much. What was that? Community Hospital San Diego. The technique in this video almost looks like it's good to know Derek is still working hard. Mrs. Fulton, the vaccine and serum just arrived. Who's this? Who's this? I'll get things ready. You should change your clothes. We also need to contact any doctors who are off duty. It's going to be a long day, Nurse Fulton. He's here earlier than usual. Dr. Yeager is never here on time. What's going on? This must really be serious. Doctors always come when they're needed. Let's get started, shall we? I can't let my own pupils show me up. Okay. Well, tell you what, hang on. Well, this is a story segment, so let's get through this one. And then I'll stop after this one. Methinks. Unless, hold on. So did we get it under control? I think so. We managed to contain the guild before it could spread. It's all over the news, though. If Delphi expects to catch us off guard again, it's going to take a lot more work. What about Director Casal? You mean because he sent that medicine? I'm sure it'll be fine. He did what had to be done and averted a major catastrophe. And I guess someone tipped off the press about what really happened. They can't fire him now. He's a hero politically. I wonder who tipped them off. What do you think, Victor? I find it intriguing. I hear even the counter-terrorism unit is getting involved. It's about time, huh? The president's going to be here next week, supposedly. Hope nobody wanted a vacation anytime soon. I had to cancel mine. I could be scuba diving right now. Don't hold back on our account, Leslie. How do you really feel? Emergency warning. Unidentified persons have been seen on the premises. All staff return to your stations immediately to await further instruction. Do you think it's someone from Delphi? There were several intruders. Some already escaped. We've contacted security, but... We can't just let them get away. Chief, we should be looking for these punks ourselves. We're defenseless as we don't even know whether or not they're armed. Well, we don't have any leads on Delphi's location, do we? Letting them walk out of here would be like letting hundreds of people die. Dr. Chase had a point. There was a Dr. Chase in House MD. It's dangerous, but we need to find them. Those of us who can defend ourselves should pair off and start looking. That's what I'm talking about. The ladies should stay back here where it's safe. Slow down there, Tarzan. I used to be a cop, remember? I have studied Aikido. You have? What? We live in dangerous times. Let's begin the search. She studied bullshit-o. They don't seem to be hiding anywhere in this building. All the rooms are locked and this hole ends up ahead. That's a relief. We should probably head back. Stop right there! Huh? It's one of the Delphi. It's him. From before, but how? There's nowhere to run. What's wrong, Angie? We almost had him. No, it couldn't be. Our father? Excuse me, I got a itchy nose hair. You couldn't understand if you don't have those. It couldn't be. I think he got away. I'm sorry, oh well, he had a gun, so it's probably for the best I didn't catch up with him. Let's head back. We need someone to examine the evidence. Evidence? It was pretty dark, but I tried anyway. See? A camera. You managed to take its picture that fast? Ugh! What's wrong? Oh no, don't tell me. She has guilt? This is bad. Quick, someone, we need help over here. Okay. Well, we'll operate on her tomorrow then. It's been already almost 2 hours since I started streaming, and I'm ready to stop. So thank you so much for watching. I just actually thought, yeah, I'll be coming home at 6 p.m. tomorrow from work. So there's a very good chance that yeah, I won't be able to start earlier. So I'll just have to hope that I have enough time tomorrow to finish getting through all these sections. Because there are still at least 3 operations in Chapter 5. And then there's the whole of Chapter 6 to go through still. And those Z chapters on the side, so... We'll see. We'll see if I have enough time. I shouldn't put too much pressure on myself to finish early anyway. I wasn't expecting to finish tomorrow already when I started. I thought I might be done by Sunday instead. But anyway, take care of yourselves then, people. I'll get some rest. And you guys take care of yourselves until tomorrow then. See ya. Take care and bye-bye.